everybody, welcome back for another video. I am here because the wonderful people at Arteza have sent me a few items to talk about, and I'm going to share how I'm going to be using these items within the next year. Something that I have been wanting to do this next year is I wanted to keep a bullet journal, and I wanted to use it to track some of the goals, some of the ideas, and some of the things that I want to do with this YouTube channel here. And I don't want to put all of that information inside of my normal planner. It looks like we have a little kitty coming to join us. Come here, Lila. Whoop. There she is. Say hi, Lila. Okay, yeah, I know you want to play with the pens. So do I. Sorry about that. So I've never really bullet journaled in a real bullet journal. I've tried the system and I've used it in traveler's notebooks, but I've never done it in a bullet journal. And I think that this, whatever I choose to use, I even have this here, I have options. I think this will be a good thing for me because a lot of the stuff that I do for the YouTube channel, mainly takes place at home, especially the filming. So Arteza was so very kind and have sent me a few different types of writing utensils. They sent me, let's see, the first thing is this. It is their Inkonic, I-N-K-O-N-I-C, 0.4, and that's the color A04 black. I can see they're in the process of doing a rebranding, and I love how they have color numbers for lots of things. So they sent me a pack of 12. The husband has already taken one. He actually really likes it. And since they sent the black, they also sent this right here. This is the same Inkonic pens, and they're the 04. They're basically like a Fineliner. If I take that open, you can see it looks like it's a Fineliner. And they sent this, which has 72 colors. And it's actually in a nice tin, a very nice tin, that has the color selection in the back. I love the packaging for this. The packaging is wonderful. So you can see all the different colors from peaches to all the blues, all the greens. They've got an acid green that's really pretty. And it's stored in a tray. And there's three, let me get rid of there are 3 trays in here. So there's the bottom layer, this is the middle layer, and there's the top layer. If I can get that back in. I love the tin. I love the tin. This is plastic, it's okay. Maybe they could make it out of a cardboard or something like that. But I have a feeling after a little bit of use, all of these pens are going to become, I'm going to take them out of the tray and just throw them in there. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen over time. But these are wonderful pens. You can see this is the one that was sent in this pack. See how it has a clip there? The one that came in the art set does not have that clip. That's the only difference. Other than that, they're exactly the same. They're very similar to that of a Staedtler Tri-Plus Fineliner, where it's kind of triangular shaped, but a much more rounded triangular shape, and it feels really good in the hand, and I've really liked using them this past week that I've gotten them. So those are the Fineliners, or the Inkonic pens. They also sent me a selection of their gel pens. I was sent their 20 retractable gel pens. I'm not a big fan of this packaging. I have their real brush pens and also their twee markers or twin markers that were sent in packaging like this, and it's flimsy. It's easily it's easily it's plastic. You can't really recycle this type of plastic, and it's very fragile because of the nature of it. It'll break. If these came in a little tin like that, that would be really, really nice. And then they also sent me their metallic gel pens, and these right here, the glitter gel pens. I haven't seen a glitter gel pen since I was a kid. And I did do some samples, some swatching of the pens. I have here two different notebooks. This notebook is the Artist's Loft, the one that you can get for $6 at Michael's. Let me jump back here. And then I have this one right here, which is the Bullet Journal branded one. And I think this is the notebook that I'm going to use next year. I've never used a Leuchtturm. This is the first one I've ever owned. And oops, I smudged. And I just wanted to, really kind of see the difference between the two. So one thing to note is, yes, you're seeing two different colors of paper. The Leuchtturm is a off-white cream color, and the Artist Loft is a white paper. So you are seeing two different colors. So here you can see them on white paper, and this is a thin paper. The Artist Loft is a very thin paper. I mean, it's a $6.99 notebook that you can even use a 40% off coupon or a 50% off coupon, and you can get it for, $2 to $3. So, it feels smooth, so it isn't bad with brush pens. But anyways, we're not talking about that. But I just wanted to show you the difference between these glitter pens. Oh wait, those are the metallics. Where are the glitter pens? Here are the glitter pens. Here are the glitter pens on both. One thing to note is like the yellow glitter pen showed up better on the white paper, of course, than it did on the yellow. But the silver glitter pen didn't really show up very well on each. And I think that's a pen that you would use kind of as like a highlight. I will do some zooming in. But one thing to note about these glitter pens, is that that's the metallic. It says the glitter pen, the tip are 0.8 to 1.0. They're acid-free and non-toxic. And they're actually really fun. I'm going to take them out of the packaging. So here you can see and there's also like plastic that they were stuck on. I'm not a big fan of the packaging, but I actually liked the pens. They kind of remind me of, pens I would get as a child. So just so we can see how they look on. I haven't swatched them on everything I own because, that would take forever here. So this right here is Tomoe River paper, and I'll just take a few of these. So this is Arteza. Which ones these are the glitter. Glitter metallic, they all have that shine to them. And this is the black. I thought I'd go with the darkest color, so you can kind of see that. Here, let's pick a blue. Arteza glitter, blue. One thing also to note, the color that for these, I think because of the glitter that goes down, doesn't quite match the color on the page. Let's do a purple. Arteza glitter. Oops. That's the first time I've had one do that. I think because of, yeah, I think all of these glitter pens, because there is glitter, like real glitter in them, it's kind of like a white gel pen. You know, if you write too fast, you know, the white gel pen doesn't really work very well. Let's see what yellow looks like, because that's a hard color. Arteza. And that is one thing that I have noticed, is when I write slower with them, more ink comes out, more of the gel comes out. So just so you could see a little, see how the purple is a little bit darker than that, but they're showing you that it's glitter, because you can see there's little glitter flecks all throughout on the pen plastic. So those are the glitter pens, and we'll keep those out of the plastic. And it doesn't have any color, so I like kind of had to guess. I was like green, light green, dark green, blue, dark blue. One of the greens might be a blue green or like a sea green, and there's like, you know, 3 different reds, but you know, like one's more like a vermilion, one's a pink, one's, you know, so, but those are so fun. So those are the glitter pens. Let's take a look at the metallics. The metallics you can see, and I'm just gonna pop, there's the color selection that they have. I'm gonna pop them all out of the plastic just because it'll take up, and it's the exact same packaging. I'm just not a big fan of the packaging, but the pens I love. Now you can see the pens are the same style barrel and the same style clip, except the glitter ones, it's like see-through plastic with little glitter flecks, and the metallics just have like a sheen or a shine to them. So let me see, is this the black? So this is the Arteza metallic. I think it's a black or a gray, I don't know. We'll just call it gray because it looks gray. So there's that. Now see, there isn't like a yellow, but there's this one that kind of looks like gold. I called it yellow because there were no color names. So Arteza metallic. We'll just call it yellow, but it could be gold. You know, you could have gold, silver, bronze. That would actually kind of make sense. Where was that brownish one? I think it was this one. These look beautiful on, I called it brown. You could call it caramel. But actually, if you look at it, it does look like it's gold, silver, bronze. And again, these actually are a little bit closer in color to what they show up. Let's see, here's a pink. We haven't seen a pink. Arteza metallic pink. And it's probably like fuchsia or something like that. I don't know. But look how pretty those are. So those are the metallics, and that's what they look like here on Tomoe River paper, white Tomoe River paper. Here's what they look like on just like white paper. You can see it's a beautiful color selection, a beautiful color rainbow. And see, I was like silver, gray, I don't know, bronze, copper, and the yellow one could be like a gold. But I do have them also here on the Leuchtturm paper. just so you can see the difference. One thing I do notice is, see like the gold or the yellow, how they look a little bit different. But they look beautiful on all papers. So there's those. Now the next set, these were the ones I was really excited for. Look how beautiful those colors look in there. I've been using this one a lot. Now one thing that's nice about these are the retractable gel pens. So it's like having a gel pen, but they kind of remind me of the like Mitsubishi or the Uniball Signo type of a gel pen. And it does say Arteza 0.7. Now that's important to note because the black one, they give you 2 blacks. Oh wait, one of those is the blue, I think. I've got a... No, I guess those both are black. You'll see here, one of them is 0.5 and one of them is 0.7. That's the only color you get in the 2 different sizes, 0.5 and 0.7. Everything else is 0.7. But I've been using this beautiful one. Now, one thing that I found very intriguing is that these pens, the retractable gel pens, they actually have a color code back here, like A113 Noir, A109 Midnight Blue, A115 Cobalt Blue. But the only thing is, nowhere on the pen does it say that. Like I'm assuming this one is the caramel because it looks like that. If we go here in my little swatches, this one right here is that. That looks like caramel or a brown to me. The pen looks brown, but it would have been nice to have that actually on the pen. So when, say, I was going to get to like these right here, well, I'm sure that's pink. That could be a blush, maybe a fuchsia. And then when we get here, it's like, okay, this one looks orange. I don't know about that. That looks like a red, but they could call this a rose. So it's, or a carmine or a vermilion. I mean, it would be nice to have that on the pen. But this is how they look on white, pretty much like photocopy paper. Here's what they look like on the what's it called? The Leuchtturm cream colored paper. And here, let me write a few on the Tomoe River paper. This is my favorite one, and I've used it quite a bit. This is the Arteza Caramel, and it's 0.7. And let me do the 2 blacks so you can see the difference. I'll start with the 7. This is the Arteza Black 0.7. They're just a really juicy pen. Now, this is Tomoe River paper, so it is kind of smudgy. And it's because of the paper. It's not because of the pen. And then here is the Arteza Black 0.5. I put a lot of ink down on there. So you can see the difference in size between the 2. But let's look at a couple of the colors, just so you can see their vibrancy. Like here's the beautiful purple. I don't think they call it purple. I think they call it something else. Very pretty color. Oh no, that one they do call purple. Okay, this one is the Arteza. This is the one they call blush. It's a beautiful pink. And the pens actually look really beautiful. One thing that I loved, I've been using this one a lot to write with in my journal. One of the reasons why I've enjoyed using it is, look at that. It's a perfect match for my journal. So I can just put it in the elastic and it just blends and looks really beautiful for fall. And I've been using this one in my personal planner, the 07. I just put it back in the pack to show you how they come. Let me show you a couple of the greens since there are so many greens. There's 4 colors of green. So here's the first one. It's just a light green. Here's the second one, which is like what we think of as green. Here's a darker green. And then this one I think they call camo. Oop, I didn't get all this stuff off. And one thing that's nice is the pens all come with, they come with those little protectors on them. See? Green. Pretty color. So I've been loving these. My only, like I said, my only thing that I don't like is the packaging. And I'll show you what my plan is. So, since these are going to be the pens that I use, well, this one I'm going to use in my journal until it runs out. And that's the thing is, I don't know if you can buy replacements of singles other than the Inkonic pen, which is a Fineliner in black. That's the only one I don't know that you can get by itself. But what I plan on doing is I have this beautiful makeup pouch, which of course I don't wear makeup, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my metallics. Here are my glitters, my glitter pens. Whoop. There's a couple of more. Put them in there. Now the ones that I've been keeping out are the caramel and the 07 and the retractables. So there, I've got a lovely pouch with the pens that I want to use for my bullet journal this coming year. And the last set that I wanted to show you are these. I did not put them in my Leuchtturm because I didn't want to draw them all out. But these are all of the colors that you get in this big, beautiful set of 72. So these are the colors that are on tray 1, all the way from the peach to the denim blue. Then here is tray 2 from sapphire blue all the way down to the noir, N-O-I-R. All that does is it means black. And then this is tray 3. These, and then those 2. That's the acid green. It's a really pretty color. So I just wanted to do a quick little demonstration of these wonderful pens that I was sent by Arteza. So I just wanted to show you a quick look through the pens that were sent to me by Arteza. The Inkonic pens, which this is one of them, the gel pens, the metallic pens, the glitter pens, and also what I'm going to be using this coming year in my bullet journal, which I do have a video on these. These are the twin markers, where you have a brush pen on one side, and it's a brush pen I'm not sure I would use with lead. I think it's more of an arting pen, and then it has a kind of a fine liner tip on that side. And these are the colors that I'm using this fall right now. I'm loving. This one is sage green. This one is olive green. This beautiful one is a yellow ochre. This one is earth red. And then this one right here is sienna brown. And that's the one thing I really wish about the gel pens, even the metallics, and the retractables. These right here, they say on them, Sienna Brown A109. I had to look on the back of the packaging for this one. They call it caramel. It would be interesting to see if they could get some sort of like uniformity in the names of the colors that they're using, or if they're gonna call it something different, at least have it on the barrel. Like this one just says A104. Now it's in a whole pack that you buy black, but you know, it would be nice to know that that's black. And that's also the same thing with these here. They have the color number, like this one right here is Arteza Inkonic 0.4 A188. So if I want to know what that color is, I've got to go here, A188. A188. That's wisteria. Now, of course, these do look much more like the color on the tip, but I don't know, it'd be nice to have the name of it as well, besides their numbering system. So I'm going to be using all of those, plus these, and then what I also showed in my last video, all of the wonderful real brush pens. So, look forward to, in the next months, some setup videos where I show you how I'm using all of these great pens and art supplies that Arteza has sent me in my bullet journal and in my, let's turn it that way so you can read it upright. In my bullet journal and in my planners and my art journal for the year to come. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.